There's one thing I just don't get. You want the man to be in the child's life, but you make it immensely difficult to be in the kid's life. And you wonder why motherfuckers give up. I know this sounds like I'm bashing women or single moms or anything like that. I'm not. I'm just speaking from a personal viewpoint of having a toxic ass baby mother. She actually has a text and saying that if I'm not around or near her or be a family, I can never see my son again. That she's gonna change my son's name. That he doesn't like me because of the fact I'm not around. It's not my fault. It's not. Like, how can I do anything to benefit my child whenever I'm not allowed around? And then she wants to try to jeopardize my job. I remember I was working at a restaurant and she called the restaurant cussing out the owner's daughter and said, oh yes, this is his ex-wife. And the heifer knows I pay child support. How the hell do you want me to pay child support with no job? Then, when I was working overnight at a warehouse, she wants to call me and say like, hey, your son wants to talk to you. I'm at fucking work. Well, I never gets to talk to you. Not my fault. I told you what times to call me, but yet you still disregard what the fuck I say. What the fuck? But you're always working. Bitch! I pay fucking child support. I pay his insurance. I buy him presents. I buy him clothes. And I send them up to you. And you wonder why alienated fathers kill themselves, right? You wonder why? I'm never getting married again. And you wonder why dudes are not trying to have kids anymore. You wonder why dudes are not getting married right now. It's because of shit like this. Let me get him fired so he can't pay child support. This is logic to some of these women. This is logic. This is not cool. If you want child support, if you want that man to provide, if you want him to be in the child's life, let him do him. He has to work. How is it you say, hey, come see your son, and slam the goddamn door and lock that shit? How am I gonna see him? How? Houseway, how? And you wonder why we become alcoholics. Ladies, this is not being a strong woman. This is being a toxic fucking person. Period. I've seen dudes do this before, but it's very, very few. And don't give me that bullshit about it's in the best interest of the child. It's not. It's not. Let's be real. It's not. You're using them as a weapon because of the fact that your relationship failed. Let's be real. I don't give a fuck if he cheated or he wasn't a good husband. I don't care. If he's a good dad, he's a good dad. I wish I could say that about my ex-wife. Even she is not a good ex-wife. I don't care. As a mother, she loves my son. Cool. That's great. If I had custody of him, come see him whenever the fuck you want. Hey, I need a weekend off too. Shit. Like, it's not that hard. But I'm doing it by myself. No, you're not doing it by yourself. You want to say that because you want to be seen in other people's eyes as a strong woman and say, oh, I'm doing it by myself. Oh my God, you don't know what it is to be a single mother. Shut that shit up. I know damn well that most of these women that say this shit, if they weren't getting child support, alimony, or some help from the fucking government, they would fold. They would not, they wouldn't do anything. But guess what? Whenever they do fold, the government will swoop in to help them. But if I don't pay child support, which I was almost fired from my job because of her bullshit, I go to jail. I don't understand this fucking reasoning. And any dudes that do this shit, what's happening to me, any dudes that do this shit to their ex, you're a piece of shit too. You're not a man. You're not a fucking man. If I had my son right now, I would not want child support. I would not be on Section 8. I would work my ass off and make sure me and him are good and our family loves us and they'll help me the fuck out. Women who do this are fucking weak, and I admit that. I admit that. Just straight up, I admit that. They're fucking weak. They're strong women, just like my mom. My parents have been divorced since I was 8 years old. And they made it work. I saw my dad all the time, and that's the reason why I grew up and actually want to work. I want to bust my ass. I want to do better for my children. But it's women like this that make it hard for good motherfuckers to do shit like this. Look, I work 70 hours a goddamn week and stuff like that. And she said, oh, why can't you talk? Bitch, I'm at work! And motherfuckers wonder why I smoke. Not weed, just cigarettes. AJ, it can't be that bad. No, motherfucker, it's worse. It's like making a car payment for a car you can't fucking drive. I'm paying for a kid I can't fucking see. I can't talk to him unless I have to go through the mom. I can't video chat him unless I go through the mom. I can't even go up there and go visit him because of the mom. She can easily change all this stuff and change this narrative about me being a piece of shit dad. Because I'm not. I want to be around my son. I would literally get my left testicle to have my son. But she makes it hard. And there's a lot of dudes going through this, and a lot of people just don't give a shit about it because guess what? You're the fucking man. You need to man the fuck up and just swallow that shit and just deal with it, right? Let's talk about 70% of the prison system itself is made up from fatherless fucking homes. And you know, it makes it even harder whenever I have to get a fucking lawyer, which I have to pay $500 a month, $2,000 down. So pretty much I'm making a goddamn truck payment to see my son. So I'm paying child support, my lawyer, his insurance, and I'm sending clothes and presents. 70 hours in a week is not fucking enough. These single mothers act like they did no wrong. I'm sorry. You're part of the problem. And if you cannot admit that, you're not a woman to me. And like I said, this is another reason why I don't want to get married again. I really don't. I do want to have another child, but the way it's looking and the way that dudes are getting drugged through the court system, I think I'm good. I really think I'm good. I don't want to go through that again. Because family court is nothing but a hangman's noose when you walk in there as a man. Because a woman can say that she's unhappy, get divorced, like without the man's knowledge. Hell, I would serve papers at work. And then what you're forced to do as a man, you're forced, the non-custodial parent is forced to pay for their lawyer. People wonder why I drink really cheap shit. Not all women like that. Just how a lot of women say dudes ain't shit. Yeah, because the majority of the dudes that you dealt with ain't shit. The ones you dealt with, just like the woman I dealt with, ain't shit. But it's at the same standpoint, I'm not taking a chance. You're just a weak man because you can't handle a strong woman. A strong woman, like my mother, like my sister, like my cousins, breathe life into a man. Period. You don't sit there and berate him. You don't sit there and take his children away from him. You don't use him as an ATM machine. He's not your fucking wallet. Y'all want love. Y'all say, I want a good man to come in my life. No, you don't, apparently. Just like I don't want a good woman to come in my life, apparently. Because I keep making these fucked up decisions about women because I'm a fucking idiot. And this is to all the custodial parents. Stop using your children as ammunition. Stop using your children as weapons. Stop making people jump through hoops because you're just only hurting a kid. That's all you're hurting. Like hell, she cannot hurt me anymore. She can't. But she uses him to try to hurt me. She cut off his phone so I can't call him directly. She will call me at 2 o'clock in the morning and want to talk. I don't want to talk to you unless my son is on the goddamn phone. And to all the fathers and mothers that are going through what I'm going through right now, I want to say, keep faith. Please. You may not have faith in faith, but faith has faith in you. Whether you like it or not, there's something that's above us, around us, that still loves us and keeps you fighting, keeps you going. Like me, myself, I've been fighting this for the past 3, going on 4 years. It hurts every day. Not because she's trying to hurt me, is I know my son's hurting. So I'm gonna leave you with this. You're not a man if you pull this crap at your kids. You're not a woman if you pull this crap at your kids. You're a sorry excuse for a person. I'm out.